Hi, I'm Laura from the Helena Family YMCA. I'm about to do a 30-minute Silver Sneaker class. Silver Sneakers is an older adult class. It's range of motion, a little strength, a little flexibility, a little bit of everything. For this class, you're going to need a couple hand weights. If you don't have hand weights at home, I use a couple of canned goods, just something to hold in your hand that's not too heavy, not too light. It's comfortable to hold. We'll be using for arms and a little legs. You'll also need a water bottle. We'll be taking a water break halfway through, and anytime you need to take a little bit of a water break or any kind of break, go ahead, right ahead if you think your body needs it, and just hop right back in whenever you're ready. And make sure we're moving without pain. Sometimes we just need to rest something or modify a little bit, so feel free to do that whenever you need to. Make sure that when you're not using your stuff, you're storing them out of the way. You're going to also need a chair. If I move here a little bit, here's my chair that I use. You make sure that it's something that doesn't rock or roll and something that's not a folding, collapsible chair. So it's pretty sturdy underneath you. We'll be using it to sit in, but we also, if we're up and about and you need to put a hand on it for balance or just a little support, go right ahead and do that. That's what it's there for. So I store my stuff underneath my chair, but if you have a coffee table or a bookshelf or something nearby, you can go ahead and store it on there. That's fine. We just don't want it underfoot. Matter of fact, make sure your area is clear of debris, and there's just nothing to trip over. You also want to wear good shoes. If you're wearing shoes, no flip-flops or sandals or a good exercise shoe if you're going to wear shoes. And make sure you're not wearing socks, because socks sometimes can be slippery on certain floors. Bare feet are better. And with that, we'll get started. We'll just get our stuff. I'm going to store it underneath my chair, and we'll get started. All right, let's just start with a step, touch. Step to the side and touch. Move those arms. Nice and upright. Back and forth. Get that breath going. Get the body warmed up a little bit. All right. Switch it up a little bit. We're going to go 2 to the side and back. Back and forth. Back and forth. Don't forget to smile. Right, good. Let's have elbow to knee. As close as you can anyway. Got body warmed up. Let's kick those legs back. Keep those arms moving. Right, good. Hands on your hips. Let's go ahead and rotate those hips. Loosen them up a little bit. Nice big circles. Go the other direction. All right, let's do our knees next. Rotate those knees. Other direction. you need a hand on that chair, go ahead. All right, good. All the way upright. We're going to do a little balance work today. So we're going to take one foot, we're going to plant it on the ground. Make sure you can feel all four corners of that foot, the leg you're going to stand on. And make sure you're not locking out that knee. It's a little soft, supporting but not totally locked out. Come up on the toe on this foot, bring it in. And if you can, bring it all the way up. You can go ahead and stay right here on the floor if you need to. You're also working balance that way as well. Do whatever you want to with your arms. It helps to steer at a point on the floor. Just make sure you don't put your foot on your knee, because it's not that great for it. Let's do a couple more seconds. All right, let's put that leg down. Shake it just a little bit. We'll do the other side. So let's plant that foot on the ground. Feel all four corners of the foot. Knee straight but not locked. Come up on that toe. And if you need to, if you want to, go ahead and come right back up. Nice upright posture. Again, do whatever you want with your hands. You like to do, have them up, or just have them down. You feel a little wobbly. Sometimes even just putting a hand on that chair, just a couple fingers will help a little bit. A lot of little muscles here involved with balance. And a lot of big muscles too, just a lot of muscles working together in this movement. All right, let's put it down. Shake out those a little bit. All right, we're gonna plant those feet right underneath your hips. If it's more comfortable to go a little wider, go ahead and do that. We're gonna do some squats next. So sit back and up, back and up. Like sit back like you're sitting in a chair. We don't want to bring our knees forward over our toes. Nice squats, good for our legs. Bring a foot back just a little bit. We're not going back into a whole lunge, just a little bit. Use a chair for support if you need it. Down and up. Nice, easy. Just puts a little more weight on this front leg. Just a couple more. And go ahead and switch. Down and up. All right. One more. Good. Shake out those feet. Again, if you need that chair for support, go ahead and use it. We're going to do some calf raises. So bring those heels up in front and down. So if you need to hold on to that chair a little bit for stability, go ahead. This is also quite a bit of balance. Let's kind of try to squeeze at the top. Let's just do one more. Fantastic. Let's find our chair. Whew. Find your hand weights. We will do a little hand arm work. Hands by your side, go ahead and rotate those wrists. Just kind of warming them up a little bit before we work them. Other direction. Roll our shoulders forward and back. Let's do a couple shrugs. Just get warmed up and moving. All right, we're going to do bicep curls, but this time we're going to have our palms faced inward. We're going to come up and down, up and down, all the way down and up to your shoulders. Now we just want our elbows to stay in one place. Here we go. And make sure when we're doing bicep curls, sometimes we have our hands faced forward like this. This is always an option to have them face inward. All right, right here, we're going to raise it to the side and down. Try to squeeze at the top and down. You need to bend your elbows a little bit. Go ahead. Or if you just need a smaller range of motion, that's fine. Just don't bring your arms above your shoulders. One more. And let's go back behind us. Make sure that body is upright and it's staying in one place. We don't want to like sway back and forth. That's unhelpful. And let's go to the front. One more. Good. We're going to lean forward just a little bit. Elbows right to our side. We're going to kick those arms back and forward. Back and forward. Try to squeeze a little bit at the top if you can. One more. Good. We're going to stay leaned forward. Bring those weights right in front. We're going to open it up, squeeze our shoulder blades, and relax. You squeeze them together like we're trying to touch them together, and relax. Right, good. And let's go upright. Excuse me. All right, right here in front, goalposts, except our elbows are pointed front. We're going to come up one at a time, push it up, working those shoulders here. You feel it. I can today. My arms are pretty tired. All right, good. Let's bring them down. Let's have those right here in front. We're going to make a big circle. Now, if you have these in towards your body, it's a little easier. Out a little bit, it's harder. So pick whatever level is best for you. Let's go the other direction. One more. All right, good. Ooh. Let's bring this in front. We're going to do a little figure eight. So one loop and the other loop. Nice sideways figure eight. All right, let's go the other direction. All right, good. Okay, we're gonna do a move where we come to our shoulder, down to our hip. Shoulder, hip, right across our body. A little bit of a twist there. Kind of a seatbelt move. Let's go the other direction, so other shoulder down to that hip. And kind of a chopping motion too. This is kind of a good everyday motion. Let's just do one more. All right, let's put these down for a second. We'll come back to them. Let's take a little bit of a water break. It's just important to stay hydrated, especially when the weather gets pretty hot. Although I don't think it's been too bad lately. Other people in my family disagree with me, but I don't think so. All right, we'll come back to those weights. Do a little bit of core work. So let's bring those right to our side. We're going to do some penguins. So squeeze that side, come upright, other side, come upright. Just back and forth. Make sure both of those sit bones are on the chair the whole time. Squeezing that side body. Otherwise, you're all the way upright. You just want to practice that posture. All right, good. Hands still by your side. We're going to lean forward and up. Good core work here, good back work. If you need to have one or both hands supporting you, because if that's a little too much, go right ahead. Either one or two hands. You can also do this without the weights. It's called an airplane move. All right, good. Let's have one. We're going to put it in both hands. We'll make a circle like a halo overhead. Make sure we're up. Kind of the eye. I caught myself leaning against the chair. Let's go the other way. Kind of the idea is to also work your core, so make sure you're upright. All right, good. And down. Roll those arms out. All right. So we're going to put both of these right here on our legs. We'll do a little bit of leg work, so go ahead and march. And if you're there today, go ahead and kick it up. You can stay with the march if you want to. We're going to take one leg, kind of make a little circle. Other direction. Let's do the other leg, circle it up. Other direction. All right, good. We're going one to the side and back. Side and back. We're stepping over something. The cat's on the floor, the dog's on the floor. I want to step on it. One more. We'll go to the other side. All right, good. All right, we're going to put one down for a second. Let's take our weight right here in both hands, and let's rotate those wrists. A little bit of our hand strength here, a little bit. Other direction. Good. Take that weight, and we're going to pretend that we're going to try to pull it apart. Relax. Pull it apart. Relax. Pull. Relax. Kind of like you're trying to just pull it apart. Just working our hand strength here. A little bit of back and shoulders here, but most of your hands. All right, good. Right here in both hands, we're going to try to squeeze it like we're trying to smash it in between our hands. So squeeze. Make sure you're squeezing it with your fingers too. Squeeze. Smash it. Good. All right. We're going to take this and we're going to come up. Make sure you're all sitting all upright. We're going to twist to the side. We're going to come back to the other side and back. My back always needs this. I think it gets tight. So this really feels good. Also practices a lot of core work here. Twisting motion. Remember, if it hurts, then you probably shouldn't do it. But you can do a smaller range of motion if you need to. All right, let's go ahead and put this down. Get a good stretch in. So let's lace our fingers together, pull in front, and get that upper back. Relax. Pull our arm all the way across our body, pull it in. Try to relax that shoulder. Other side. Good. Go ahead and do some triceps, so we're going to pull that behind us. You can push it if you need to push it. And don't forget to breathe. Nice deep breaths. It helps us relax our bodies while we're doing this. Switch sides. When you relax, it's a little easier to stretch your body. Up and down. Let's pull out our arms, try to get all the way across our chest. Thumbs down, reach back. And down. Have our hands right here in front of us. Elbows face down. We're going to pull that down. Kind of get a stretch here in the wrist. Pull it down as far as you can go, whatever that looks like for you. And back up. And we're going to flop our wrist down. Hold it. Just try to gently, you don't want to force it. Gently pull it to the floor. Fingers. Other side. This hurts, feels a little funny. I want to skip this one. Good. Let's wiggle the fingers. Rotate the wrist. Other direction. Length the hands. All right, let's get a little stretch in those legs. Ankle on the knee. It can be a little lower if you need it to be lower. We'll go ahead and weight, support your weight here and pull forward. Try to get a good stretch in. Let's do the other side. And up. Heel out in front. Support your weight here. Lean forward. Try to get a good stretch here in the back of our leg. Let's do the other side. Back up. Legs wide. Hands right here on your thighs. Go ahead and round the back. And then arch it to the floor. And around the back. Arch it to the floor. Nice neutral back, tip one shoulder. Yeah. Up, other shoulder. All right. Let's pull that knee down. We're going to come to the side. Get a nice stretch in here. Lay straight back. Go ahead and switch sides. Come to the front. Let's go ahead and rotate that ankle. Other direction. Point and flex that ankle. Wiggle those toes inside that shoe. Let's go to the other side. Rotate that ankle. Other way. Point and flex that toe. And wiggle the toes in there. Good. Let's go ahead, roll the shoulders. Just kind of make it feel good. Other direction. All right. Let's go ahead and breathe up all the way to the top and then blow it out. Let's do it again and blow it out. Thank you for everyone joining me. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. And I hope to see you back in my living room soon. I hope to see you in the gym even sooner. Thank you. Bye-bye.